All right, get ready to dive in because today we are going deep into AI image generation.
Oh yeah, we're talking about creating images from text prompts.
And not just any images.
We're talking personalized ones.
Images with specific subjects doing specific things.
Even multiple subjects interacting with each other.
The AI can handle it.
And to guide us through this exciting world,
We're going to be taking a close look at a research paper.
about a new method called AnyStory.
Now, I know research paper might not sound super thrilling.
But bear with us.
This is some really cool stuff.
Seriously, imagine typing in a prompt,
Like a camel crossing the desert?
encountering ancient ruins, a sparkling oasis, and a sandstorm.
And boom.
AnyStory whips up an image with all those details.
Just like that.
It's a big step forward in personalized image generation.
Which honestly,
Has been kind of tough for AI until now.
yeah, you're right.
Getting AI to generate images with multiple subjects interacting in specific ways
And keeping all those details crisp and clear.
is not easy.
So what's the secret?
What makes AnyStory different?
I need to know.
Well, AnyStory has this two-step process.
Okay,
Encode, then route.
gotcha.
First, it uses an encoder called CLAP.
What's CLAP do?
It basically gets a general sense of what your subject is.
Like, is it a cat or a skyscraper or a bowl of fruit?
Exactly, but then
But then,
it takes things to the next level
ooh, tell me more.
with a second encoder called ReferenceNet.
Okay, so we've got CLIP and now we've got ReferenceNet.
And ReferenceNet is all about capturing those fine-grained details.
The unique features that make your subject stand out.
Right. It's like the difference between recognizing a dog
And recognizing your dog.
exactly
With that one floppy ear.
and that little spot on its nose.
That's pretty awesome.
That's what makes the image truly personalized.
I can see that.
Now, you might be wondering,
Hmm.
how does AnyStory avoid just copying and pasting your subject into a new scene?
Oh, yeah, that would look kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
Like totally unnatural.
So here's how they do it.
Tell me.
AnyStory is trained on tons of images,
Okay.
featuring the same subject in different poses and settings.
So, like, they're giving the AI a whole wardrobe for your subject.
You got it.
Yeah.
That way it can adapt and create a more seamless,
And natural looking image.
precisely.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, remember we talked about that route stage?
Oh, yeah, that's where things get really interesting.
All right, so once the AI knows the subjects,
Okay.
the routing stage is all about placement,
Placement.
figuring out where those subjects should go within the scene.
Based on your text prompt.
You got it. Imagine an AI director,
Like a movie director.
who takes your script,
And then directs your subjects to stand here,
walk there.
interact in this way.
Exactly.
So if my prompt is, my cat riding a unicorn through a rainbow field,
AnyStory figures out where the cat goes, where the unicorn goes.
and make sure they're both positioned correctly in that colorful field.
Exactly.
Wow.
And to make sure everything looks clean, it avoids any weird influences on the background.
So no wonky distortions.
No strange artifacts.
Just a clearer focus on your subjects.
And the scene you've described.
Okay, now I've got to ask.
Yeah.
The paper mentioned something about routing maps.
Right.
What are those?
They're these fascinating visual representations of the routing process.
So it's like we can actually see how the AI is thinking
In a way, yes.
about where to put each element.
Exactly.
That's kind of mind-blowing.
It's like peeking behind the curtain of the creative process.
It really is.
And these routing maps,
Yeah.
they're doing more than just generating cool images.
What else?
The fact that AnyStory can pinpoint and manipulate specific subjects within an image
Okay.
opens up a world of possibilities beyond image generation.
You're thinking image editing,
That's one area?
video production,
Uh-huh.
maybe even virtual reality.
You're on a roll.
Oh, man. We're
Okay.
getting a little ahead of ourselves.
We'll get to all that.
I know.
But for now, let's stick with the image generation aspect
Okay, sounds good.
and dive into some of the amazing examples from the paper.
Okay, because remember that avocado athlete you mentioned earlier?
Oh, yeah.
An avocado doing track and field?
It's amazing.
I gotta see that.
It's hilarious and kind of inspiring at the same time.
Okay, so that's officially on my must-generate list.
Good choice.
So, what other creative scenarios did they come up with?
Well, they also showed a camel on this epic desert journey,
With all sorts of specific encounters,
passing ancient ruins.
lush oases.
The whole works.
Wait, there's more, right?
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned a multi-talented crocodile?
This one is a showstopper.
I'm ready. Tell me everything.
They had AnyStory generate images of this crocodile playing the drums,
Seriously.
riding a unicycle.
No way.
It's like a perfect example of how this AI can take a simple concept
And turn it into this whole narrative.
through images.
This is wild.
It is.
I'm totally hooked.
Me too. A drumming crocodile. Okay, you've got my attention at Annie's story, but seriously, this is more than just creating funny images, right?
Oh, absolutely.
What are the bigger implications here?
Like, where could this technology go in the future?
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Well, imagine video games,
Video games, okay.
where it's not just about controlling pre-designed characters,
Yeah.
but it's about putting you
me.
and your friends
Okay, I like where this is going.
right into the action,
Wow.
with the AI generating the scenes and scenarios.
Based on our choices.
Exactly.
So instead of choosing from a list of avatars,
Mm-hmm.
the AI could generate a unique character.
Right.
Based on, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
a photo I upload.
Exactly.
And then that character will be part of the game world.
That's the idea.
That's so cool.
Or think about educational content
Okay.
that's truly personalized.
Personalized education, I like it.
Like, imagine learning about history,
History, okay.
but not just through textbooks and documentaries.
But by actually being placed into historical scenes
Whoa.
generated by the AI.
So I could, like, witness events firsthand
Yes.
and interact with historical figures.
You got it.
That would definitely make history class a lot more engaging.
Right.
I would have paid more attention for sure.
I think we all would have.
But what about, like, less educational,
Yeah.
more fun applications?
Fine. Okay.
I'm thinking personalized movies,
Okay.
custom comic books,
Yeah.
maybe even interactive storybooks for kids,
Mm-hmm.
where the AI creates the illustrations as you go.
Oh, I love that idea.
Right.
It's definitely possible.
And it's not just limited to entertainment and education.
No, not at all.
What about, like, marketing?
Marketing, yeah.
Personalized marketing campaigns
Uh-huh.
where products are integrated into images or videos featuring you.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
yeah.
or virtual fashion try-ons.
Oh, that's a good one.
Where you can see how a new outfit would look on you.
Before you even buy it.
Wait, so I could see what I'd look like in that dress I've been eyeing
Mhm.
without even going to the store.
Exactly.
Oh, man, that's dangerous for my wallet.
I know, right?
But I love it.
It's pretty cool.
This all sounds incredible.
It is.
But are there any, like, potential downsides
You raise a good point.
we should be thinking about right?
Definitely.
I mean, it can't all be sunshine and rainbows.
so like any powerful tool,
Yeah.
this technology needs to be developed and used responsibly.
Okay, I hear that.
One concern is misuse,
Misuse? How so?
like generating realistic but fake images or videos
No.
for malicious purposes.
You're talking about deep fakes.
Exactly.
Creating images or videos that make it look like someone is saying or doing something they never did.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit unsettling.
It is.
I can definitely see that being a problem.
It really highlights the importance of developing safeguards
Okay.
and ethical guidelines as this technology becomes more widespread.
So we need to be careful.
We do?
What about the legal stuff? Oh, that's another big one.
Ownership, copyright, all that jazz.
Like, who owns the rights to these AI-generated images?
Right.
The person who created the prompt?
Yeah.
The developers of the AI?
Mm.
These are questions that we still need to answer.
Lots to figure out.
We do.
But it's not just about the legal ramifications, right?
Wow.
There's also the potential impact on artists and designers.
That's true.
I mean, if AI can create stunning visuals on demand,
Yeah.
what does that mean for creative professionals?
Right.
Is this like the end of human creativity as we know it?
I don't think so.
You don't.
No, I think AI is more likely to become a powerful tool
A tool,
for
okay?
human artists.
To enhance their work
Exactly.
rather than replacing it.
Right.
So artists could use AI to quickly generate variations of a design.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
explore different creative directions.
I agree.
And that would free them up to focus on the higher level creative stuff.
Exactly.
So it's not about AI versus humans.
No.
It's about AI working with humans.
Yes, to boost creativity.
I like that.
And let's not forget about making creativity accessible to everyone.
Oh, that's a big one?
Right?
Democratizing creativity.
I was going to say that.
With tools like AnyStory,
Yeah.
anyone, regardless of their artistic skills,
Mm-hmm.
could bring your ideas to life.
That's a really cool thought.
It is.
I like that a lot.
This could lead to like a surge in creative expression and innovation.
Across all sorts of fields.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a much more optimistic outlook.
It is.
But let's be realistic.
Okay,
Not everyone has access to cutting-edge AI.
that's true.
So is AnyStory something that anyone can use right now?
Not quite yet.
Not yet.
It's still mostly a research project.
Okay.
So it's not readily available to the public,
Gotcha.
but the researchers have made their code and data public,
That's good.
which is a great step
Towards transparency.
in collaboration.
So it's not as simple as downloading an app
Right.
and starting to generate images.
Not yet.
But I imagine we'll see more user-friendly versions popping up soon.
Oh, absolutely.
The AI field is moving so fast.
It really is.
I can't wait to see what comes next.
Me neither.
I'm already picturing a world where I can create custom images, videos, even entire stories
Yeah.
with just a few clicks or voice commands.
It's coming.
It's mind-boggling.
It is an exciting time to be alive.
Okay, before we get too carried away daydreaming about the future,
Yeah.
let's bring it back to AnyStory.
Okay.
What sets this research apart from other AI image generation approaches?
So what makes it so groundbreaking?
Yeah, like what's the big deal?
Well, AnyStory's encode then route approach is really unique.
Okay.
It's a whole new way to tackle this challenge of personalized images.
With multiple interacting subjects.
Exactly.
And the combination of CLIP and ReferenceNet,
Yeah.
that seems to be a key innovation.
It is.
So it's not just about throwing AI at the problem and hoping for the best.
No, definitely not.
It's about designing a clever system that can understand and represent the nuances of individual subjects.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
It is.
And then there's that routing module.
Oh, yeah.
Which is super cool.
It's pretty amazing.
The way it can accurately predict the placement of subjects and avoid any weirdness in the background
They make sure the images are both realistic.
and aesthetically pleasing.
Yes, definitely.
It's like having an AI art director
I know, right?
who understands composition
Uh-huh.
and can arrange everything in a visually appealing way.
And faithful to the text prompt.
That's super cool.
It is.
And AnyStory isn't limited to generating images of humans, right?
No, not at all.
It can handle all sorts of subjects.
Animals, objects, even cartoon characters.
Right? That avocado athlete
Oh, yeah.
and that crocodile riding a unicycle.
They're perfect examples.
They really show how far this technology has come
It's amazing.
and how much creative potential it holds.
It is.
And remember those routing maps we talked about?
Oh, yeah.
The fact that AnyStory can pinpoint and manipulate specific subjects within an image,
Yeah.
that suggests this technology could go way beyond just image generation.
Oh, for sure.
We're talking about image editing, video production, maybe even VR and AR.
Exactly.
The possibilities are endless.
They really are.
The ability to precisely control and manipulate visual elements opens up a whole new world.
I completely agree.
I'm starting to see AnyStory as more than just a fun way to create images,
Yeah.
but as like
That's a
foundational technology
Oh, yeah.
that could change how we interact with visuals in all parts of our lives.
You really could.
That's powerful.
It is.
I think we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we have.
But before we dive even deeper,
Okay.
let's do a quick recap for our listener.
Sure.
So far, we've been exploring this incredible AI model called AnyStory. It creates those personalized images with multiple subjects.
All thanks to that encode then route approach, remember?
Oh, yeah, and we saw that avocado athlete in action.
Don't forget the crocodile riding the unicycle.
So funny. We even talked about the potential impact of this technology.
The good and the bad.
But even with all these advancements...
There's still a lot to explore.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of ground to cover.
So hit me with it. What are some of the things researchers are still working on?
What hurdles are they trying to overcome?
Yeah, spill the beans.
Well, one of the big ones is image fidelity.
Fidelity. Okay.
Making the images even more realistic.
Even more.
Yeah. AnyStory produces impressive results.
It does.
But there's always room for improvement.
When it comes to realism and those fine details.
Exactly. Researchers are trying to refine those encoding and routing processes
To generate images that are even closer to real photographs.
to the point where it's hard to tell the difference.
So you're talking about AI-generated images that are basically indistinguishable from reality?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of freaky, but also really cool.
I know, right?
Ah.
It's fascinating.
It definitely raises some interesting questions.
Definitely. But from a purely technical perspective,
Yeah.
it's an exciting challenge.
What else are they working on?
Another big one is controllability,
Controllability.
giving users more control over the generation process.
So right now you can tell the AI the subjects,
Right.
the actions, the overall scene, but you don't have a lot of control over the finer details.
Yeah, like facial expressions, poses, the specific arrangements of objects.
So I could say, I want an image of my dog catching a frisbee in the park,
Right.
but I couldn't say whether my dog should be leaping in the air with its tongue hanging out or
Exactly.
just standing there looking proud.
Yeah, giving users more fine-grained control over those smaller details.
That's a big challenge.
It is, but researchers are on it.
That sounds awesome. I love having control.
I think we all do.
But let's be real, there are limits to how much we can micromanage the AI.
Oh, definitely. We have to let it do its thing.
At some point, right.
Right. It's a collaboration
We're partners.
between human creativity and AI capability,
Finding that sweet spot.
between control and letting the AI work its magic.
Yeah, that's key.
It is.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, you mean computing power?
Yeah. How much do you need to run these models?
That's a great question.
Can I just use my phone or do I need a supercomputer?
Well, right now, training and running these AI models
Yeah.
takes a lot of power.
So not exactly something I can do on my lunch break.
Not yet, but researchers are working on it.
On what?
Making these models more efficient,
Oh, that's good.
more accessible.
So we might be able to use them on regular devices in the future.
That's the goal.
Okay, that's good news. I don't want to have to carry a supercomputer around.
I hear you.
Let's talk about the creative side of things.
Okay.
What about the artistic potential of AnyStory?
We've seen some cool examples,
We have.
but how might this tech inspire new forms of art?
What do you think?
I think it's going to give rise to a whole new generation of artists.
Artists using AI.
Exactly. It's like giving them tools to do the impossible.
So it's not just about photorealistic images.
No, it's about opening up a world of possibilities.
Possibilities that didn't exist before.
Exactly. And as these tools get easier to use,
Yeah.
we're going to see a surge in creative experimentation.
Wow.
The lines between traditional art and AI-generated art.
They're going to start to blur.
Absolutely.
I can imagine museums showcasing AI art in the future.
I can see it.
It's going to be interesting to see how this changes the art world.
It really is.
But this tech isn't just about art for art's sake, right?
No, not at all.
It could change design,
Abra.
advertising, even science.
Oh, yeah. Imagine using AI to visualize complex scientific data.
Wow. So researchers, students, everyone.
Everyone could understand complex concepts more easily.
That's incredible.
It's a game changer.
I never thought of AI making science more visual.
It's amazing what it can do.
It really shows how versatile this technology is.
Absolutely.
The possibilities are truly endless.
And as AI image generation keeps evolving,
Yeah.
we're going to see even more unexpected applications.
I'm ready for it.
Me too.
It feels like we're at the beginning of something big.
I think we are.
A new era of visual expression.
Where AI is not just a tool, it's a partner.
Helping us see the world in new ways.
That's a great way to put it.
The future of AI and human imagination.
It's going to be incredible.
Well, I think we've covered a lot today.
We have. We've gone from the nitty-gritty details of AnyStory
To the ethical considerations.
and the creative possibilities of AI image generation.
It's been quite a journey.
It has.
I hope our listener is just as excited about this tech as we are.
I'm sure they are.
And as we wrap up our deep dive,
Yeah.
any final words of wisdom?
Any advice for our listeners who are ready to explore AI image generation?
Yeah, what should they do?
Stay curious.
Curious. Okay.
Experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things.
Got it.
And never stop asking questions.
Because the world of AI is always changing.
It's moving fast. Got to stay ahead of the curve.
Exactly.
Great advice.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI image generation.
It was a pleasure being here.
Until next time, stay curious.